In this topic, we're going to take a look at how to visualize using SAP Lumira. We're also going to see how to consume from your visualizations and compose them. And then finally, we'll see how to share them. All right, so this is the entry point, and you have different axes here. So you have x-axis, y-axis, and then something interesting called the legend color. And then you have trellis. This is something new. We will see shortly what it is. First, let's take a look at a very generic and plain vanilla chart. So let's say you want to see a bar chart. Currently, we are in a bar chart. So these are all the different types of chart you can use. So we are in bar chart. Let's say we want to see the net revenue across different lands, right? And let's say that you want to see the different regions in different colors. Now another good feature here is to be able to filter on the fly. So you have US here, right about here, and let's say this one right here, it's California. So once you select it, you can say you can say filter. So that's going to filter into California. So all your filters are available here. So you can actually click and exit out of each filters. So currently the filter is US. So you can see all the regions in US. And if you remove that filter, then you go back to the original view. You can also add permanent filters here by clicking on the add filter, and then you can do it on the country. So let's say you want US and you want Germany. You say okay. Again, you can remove it if you like, but it's not, the entry point is not from the report itself, but you are physically doing it. All right, wonderful. So this is one type of a chart, and let's say that you want to see this revenue by in different years, right? Let's say that you want to see the revenue change in the last 2 years. Let's say you only want to focus on US and you want to see for the last 2 years. So to do that, first of all, you can click on US and you can say filter. So you are on filter now. You are in US values. And we have this period column, which is GJAHR, which has all the years. So what we're going to do is we're going to introduce another filter from here on period only for the last 2 years. So I'm going to say 2012 and 2013. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove land one, and let's bring the trellis. Okay, so now you see that in 2013 there was no action at all. So all the action happened in 2012. So that's what trellis does for you. So this is rows, and if you wanted to see in columns, and then you can just push it to columns, so you will see it side by side. So that is the benefit of trellis, to see multiple variants of your data across different dimensions side by side. So there are many other kind of charts here. Then let's bring back the land one here. So you have pie chart. So you can obviously filter from this point as well, and it shows a nice distribution here. And you can obviously you can take a snapshot of this. If you see here, this is a snapshot, and I want to add another one. All right, and now we're going to work on that. So let's see another kind of a report, a very popular kind of a report, which is the geographic values. So we have land one, and then we have ORTO1, and we have region. All of these have country, region, and city values. So let's convert them into geographical hierarchies. So to do that, you click on this option, and then you say create a geographic hierarchy. You say by names, and then this is at a country level. If you see the different options, we have country, region, sub-region, and city. We're going to leave it at the country level. You can say confirm. So 11 analyzed values, 11 solved, and all were found. So you can say okay. Now you have another column for country geography. Now let's do the same with region and city. I'm going to convert this. So this is at a region level. So we're going to say region and then you're going to say confirm. So all the regions were not mapped. Obviously 02 and 03 has no meaning outside of that context. So therefore you will have to, physically program it. In this case, what we will do is we will just go with the solved values. So we'll go with all these values. And then we'll do the same with the city. We will create a geography by names and then go to city and confirm. So 112 we've analyzed and 75 are solved. So let's just go with the solved ones. All right, wonderful. So now we have 3 geographic columns. So first of all, let's bring in the revenue, right? And then let's bring in the country. First, let's change the chart type to a geographical bubble chart right about here. So we have net revenue and then country. And then now let's make this a little bit more interesting. Let's bring the region as color. So now you see the different regions around here. Okay, so these are all the solved ones. So you can say Alberta and you can actually filter to Alberta. So there you go, that's Alberta. The revenue is $414.54. You can actually remove that filter and you can remove Canada as well. All right, so we're going to go back and let's say that you want to go here. So you have United States, New Hampshire, you got Delaware, you got Oklahoma. So you got California here. Let's say California. So you can also obviously choose from here, which is a much prudent option. So it says California, if you come down here, it'll tell you what is the net revenue. And then if you go to Delaware, and then if you go to New Hampshire. So this has a lot of benefits. And let's say that we want to focus on the United States for this particular example. So I can snapshot this and then I can add another report, another visualization. So what we're doing here is we are saving these chart types. Okay, now let's say by revenue, we want to see which is the most highest selling product. So we're gonna so you have all these different products which are selling, and let's say we want to see a heat map for this. So you know that this has the highest revenue. So let's add this as well.